with our reaching restorative yoga. So if you have blocks and you need blocks, get those. If not, I have a few blocks over here. These are here too. Mommy. We'll see. We're going to try it without the chair today. We're going to see. So let's go ahead and let's sit down. We're going to start seated. Halloween's coming up, so we have our little Halloween shirts on. That's good. Like I'm opposite up there. Hello, hello. If you guys want to come join us, just join seated. Put some blocks underneath your knees if you need it. Get kind of comfy. Move the fat out of the bottom here so that your bottom is actually reaching into the ground. You good? Okay. I'm going to do easy seated. You could do different positions if you want to do half lotus, lotus. If you want to just do cross-legged, just for kind of a quick little start up to the breath work, that's fine. Whatever you would like. I'm going to do easy seated where one of my heels is way up in here. My other foot is against my shin. It does help if you have a pillow because then it kind of props you correctly, but we're going to start without one this morning and then move into some yoga flow. So first, I was thinking if you guys want to try a mudra today, we can do one that is, kind of reminds me of the heart, which is kind of funny, but it's kind of like the heart position, but it's called kalesvara mudra, and I'm going to try to get a little closer here in a second and show you. I'm going to show Mom first so she can get it, and then I'll come up to the thing. So you're going to put the finger pads of your ring finger together. You're going to roll your pointer down and put the knuckles down together. The back fingers are just going to fall down, and then your thumbs are going to touch.
Oh, like that. Sorry.
Yes, and that other finger goes down. I don't know if it does.
Oh, well.
So I'm going to show you from behind. See if you guys can see me. Okay. So I'm going to put my ring pads together. I'm going to touch down the first pointer fingers, and I'm going to touch my thumbs together, and these back fingers are going to come down. So it kind of looks like a little heart is what it reminds me of, a heart with a kind of point on the top. Can you guys see that?
But that's not your ring finger.
That's not my ring finger. Thank you.
Okay.
Look at her.
Whoop.
It is harder.
It is, because now my fingers don't want to go. It's like a spider.
Amber can't even concentrate on her what finger it is today.
Okay.
So the ring finger, kind of, yeah. So do you see the little heart? The pinky fingers don't want to go together, but try to get it. I'm going to try to hold it because it's like.
You know how bad my fingers are.
And then just let the pinkies curl
It
down.
was easier the other way.
She liked it the way I made a mistake on, so yeah, I'm like.
I don't know why I said
Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's a concentration. Mudras are a concentration. You got to get them in the right spot. Woo! Okay. So we're going to try to keep it that way. Lord have mercy. So let's bring it down, and let's just bring it to your heart right now. It's too hard to point it down at this point. So you've got it. Your fingers are concentrating. You're going to get cramps in your fingers. It's wonderful. What you're going to think, though, is it's going to actually help you calm your flood of thoughts because you're concentrating so hard on your fingers, keeping them in the right position. Your thoughts are going to slow down in your mind. It's going to calm agitated feelings because you're trying to concentrate so hard. You have no chance or thought of being agitated otherwise. So thoughts will become clear. This will help support your memory because you are holding on to it, right? And that's what I like about mudras is that you're concentrating so hard on your fingers and you're just letting your thoughts kind of not wander, because if your fingers relax, all of a sudden you're like, oh, nope, I got to keep it in my concentration. Ooh, see? And you have to get it back. So it can be a little difficult. This also, because it helps with concentration, it helps with decreasing addictive behavior. So if you have any addictive behavior, mine used to be sodas, whatever it may be, this can help to kind of get your mind off of it and you think about this instead at that time. So it does say you can do it for 10 to 20 minutes. I don't know. I would have to work up to it. I think 4 to 5 minutes is going to be max I'm already getting cramps in the fingers. So if you can try it, try it. It is a cute one. Here we go. Make sure I'm in the perfect position. Put it at my heart center, heart over heart. And I want to take some full, complete breaths today. So let's inhale all the way slowly, letting the belly fall out while you inhale. Absorbing all that air in the lungs down into the belly. And then hold. And then I want you to exhale completely. Forcing it out of the chest, forcing it out of the belly by pulling the belly in tight. And then hold at your exhale. And then we repeat. Inhaling all the way. Releasing the belly, letting it relax. Holding it. And then exhaling. Pulling in the belly. You'll hold it. Let's inhale it again. Holding it. Exhaling. Holding it. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Now I'm doing this through my nose. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhaling. Hold. Exhale. One more. Beautiful. So that mudra with the ring finger together, the other finger's kind of curled under and the thumb down, is called kalesvara mudra. Look through here, kalesvara mudra. So let's release. Ooh. I don't know about you, but keeping the ring finger straight, yeah, definitely. Oh, let me pop on my fingers. There we go. Relax them. So hopefully that one kind of calms you down, gets you more relaxed, and you get to actually concentrate on not the flood of thoughts, but just on keeping the mudra and concentrate. So let's go ahead and we're going to move on to some flow. I think my phone is on like repeat. Let's move it. Okay. I'm like, I think we heard the same song like 4 times, so I apologize. Let's go ahead and let's just pull one foot out. So I'm going to do my right side over here, so pull it out. And I apologize if you're opposite of me today. Sorry, y'all. We're going to inhale it up. And let's just exhale, hinging over. Reaching towards those toes if you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you need a strap, you can grab a strap. We're gonna assist her over here. Don't give me the look. There you go. Perfect. So she's gonna reach over, and while you inhale, exhale, kind of bring this elbow on the top up if you can to open up the side. Can you feel a stretch down in that side, opening up the side? Looking out through the armpit, just enjoying it. If you can reach your toes, great. If not, that's okay. Really want to open up this elbow here. And if you need, you can set it on your head, you can reach over. What feels comfortable to you? I find that if I straighten it versus if I bend it, there's a different stretch in there. Let's take an inhale, and we're going to come back up. Exhale it down. Roll it around a little bit. We're going to bring our other foot out. We're going to trade sides. Bring your other side in. Get your strap ready if you need the strap. We're going to inhale up. And as we exhale, we just kind of slowly hinge over, exhaling. Reaching for wherever you can. If you can get your toes, if you can just lay it on the shin, that's fine. If you have a towel. We're using a mat strap or if you have one of those, the ones you work out with that you can do curls with. Inhale, exhale, and let's bring that elbow back up again. Beautiful. I'm just gonna pop it up. Feel that stretch along the side, all the way through the armpit, down through that side. Looking up through the armpit if you can. Good. We're going to inhale it back up. Exhaling it down. Let's see if we can put both legs out. Now you're like, oh, no, ma'am.
Maybe.
And you don't have to go far apart. You can stay together if you need to. It's up to you.
Okay.
Let's inhale it up. And I just want us to hinge forward, exhaling. Where can you go? Just let your hands fall. Kind of shake your head out. We're just going to feel a little bit of movement through the legs. We're not going to stretch really deeply. You can bend your knees a little bit if you need to. And we're just going to sit here, kind of getting it started. Inhaling. And as you exhale, you can push a little further if you like. Good. Inhale, let's come up. Pushing your way back up, bringing your legs back together. And guess what? We're going to put our feet together into a little butterfly. Okay? Grab your feet if you can, put a strap on it if you need to, and just kind of flap your wings around a little bit. We're going to fly around right now, just kind of easing in, relaxing. Ooh. Move my neck around, it's going to pop, evidently. That's always good, right? So now we're going to put our knees down. We're going to inhale and straighten that back up while you're inhaling. And exhaling, I want you just to kind of lean forward a little bit and see if you can stretch out the inner thighs. Don't go too far. Just stretch it out a little bit. Inhale, we'll come back up. Flap your little wings. Get your little wingies going. Woo! I need to fly around a
You
little
look
bit.
so funny from back here.
My little legs going.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm flying?
You do.
Yay! Leave it to Mom. She's like, oh Lord. We'll go ahead and stretch our legs out. Oh yeah. Get your strap if you need a strap, and you can actually put it around both of your feet to help you. See my little toes over here? So instead of pointed, they're going to be flexed. Beautiful. We're going to inhale it up, which is hard if you have your strap, I know. Exhale, we're just going to lean forward. Just hinging forward, feeling it. Do you want to feel it in the back? Where can you reach? Can you reach for your knees? If you can reach your feet, you can reach that strap. Where do you feel the stretch in? Inhale, and as you inhale, kind of straighten up that back like a half lift. And then exhale. Just let it forward, fold over. And you're going to feel it in that back, the lower, kind of going all the way up through to your thoracic, which is kind of at your rib area. I'm just going to let my head hang. And we're going to let our hands fall, and we're going to inhale, rolling it up slowly. Just a little bit. Put your hands next to you like we were doing, right next to your hips, right here. There you go. And with your feet, I want you to inhale, and let's point our toes. Let's see, does that feel good? Exhale. Flex them back. Inhale, point your toes. Flex them back. We're in like a staff position, so we're just playing with our feet here. Change it up. Inhale, bringing your toes back to you. Exhale, pointing the toes. Inhale, bring them back to you. Exhale. Does that feel different? Which way do you like it? It's all about you getting the most out of it. So if you feel better with one way than the other, that's what you do. Beautiful. All right, let's release our hands. Let's bend our knees. And I think I want to roll over onto all fours. Ooh, I can scoot you back.
Can I do it opposite you?
You can if you want. Let me see, I'll scoot this way. There we go. Yeah. So we want to make sure our hands are underneath our shoulders so that we have a good steady base. Make sure that our knees are underneath our hips so that you hopefully have this little square underneath you, that you're not, you know, way out here like you're going to go into like a plank or anything. We want to make sure hands are underneath. So we're in a tabletop position, right? Relax those back feet. Head is looking down. Let's do a little cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're going to let that belly fall down. Head is going to rise up. Bottom is coming up. This is our cow position, our sway back cow. And then when you're done with your inhale, you start to exhale. While you exhale, you're going to look down, pull that belly up, tuck that bottom under into that scared cat, stretching out the back. That always is a great shoulder back stretch. Just flow with your breath. Inhaling into your cow, stretching out. Hopefully you can feel in this lower back while it moves. And then exhaling, and you feel it in your shoulders. Move around if you want to. Inhaling, wiggle your tail if you had a tail. Make your head go back and forth. When you exhale, definitely shake that head out. Scooch back a little bit further if you need. Just kind of sway in a circular motion. And on the next exhale, you would just go the opposite way if you went in a circular motion. Just because we want to see where do we feel our tension at today. Going with your breath, wiggling it out. Hopefully your back adjusts like mine, where it just starts popping automatically. Good. So I like to do a little bit of balance here. So this is always fun. Nani loves balancing poses. So we're going to start, pick a hand that you would like. I'm going to go right hand out. Okay? So then my opposite leg needs to come up. So my thumbs are up, my toes are down. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of spinal balance, and we're going to inhale, exhale. While you're doing this, I want you to pull your abs in tight. Pulling those muscles in. You're clenching kind of your bottom a little bit on this thigh that's up in the air a little bit. You feel that? Just take a few breaths. We're working on the abs here too. This is going to help your core. Exhale, put it down. Let's go the opposite side. So now I've got my left hand, right leg. Pillow in the way. Thumbs up, toes down. We're just going to hold it out. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to pull in those abs, pull them in tight. Bottom is tight so that you can feel in this back leg that's up high, okay? Inhale and exhale. We're pretty straight at this point, just straight as can be. Doing good. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, put it down. So now let's go back to our original side. Right hand up, left leg up. I'm going to bend that back leg into that tiger pose. So my thumbs are up and now my sole of my feet are up. And while I inhale and exhale, I'm going to pulse. So ready? Pulse it. 1, 2. I'm stamping the ceiling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it down. Ooh, that's a booty lifter right there. Inhale, bring it up the other side. Left hand up, right leg. We're gonna bend that leg. There you go, gotta do opposite. Your heel and your soles of the feet are up so you can stamp the ceiling when you press up. Ready? And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's put it back down. All right. How are y'all doing? Doing good? So we're just gonna do a small flow now. So right hand, left leg comes up, inhaling, exhaling, you put it back down. It's okay. Inhale the other side. Left arm, right leg. Exhale it down. Just a little flow. Inhale, exhale. Switching sides. You got this. Inhale, exhale. Monty's like, oh, if you can only remember which side you did. So we're going to do one cat-cow in between. So let's go ahead and inhale. Bringing that belly down. Sticking the bottom up, head up. Exhale, tucking the head under. Bottom under, belly is tucked in. Good. One more. And exhale. Good. Let's go into widening the legs. Legs are going to go out to the sides of your mat. Toes are together. And we're just going to sit back into an extended child's pose.
Like popped.
Oh, I did it. Head comes down if you can. If not, you can always put a block that you can rest your head on. Child's pose is everyone's favorite. Take a few breaths here. And when we do our breaths, we're going to do in and out through our nose, okay? So in through the nose, out through the nose. We're going to inhale, we're going to come up slightly, and what I want to do is put your knees together, curl your toes under, and so we're in actually child's pose. Arms are up so that the elbows don't touch, and guess where we're going to go from here? We're going to move into child's pose. Or, I'm sorry, oh my gosh, we are in child's pose. My brain is like, no. We're going into down dog from here. So hands are out, but they're gripping the mat. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our abs here. So you're sitting back as much as you can, right? I don't get on my hair. And we're just going to use our legs, and we're just going to pull our body up. Good. So hands are spread apart. Feet can be hip width apart. You can do my shirt. And you just want to push back a little bit with the shoulders. So the head is down, let it swing around, up and down, back and forth. Good. With your down dog, your heels are not touching yet, so you can bend one, and you can let one heel go down. You just get one at a time. And then you rotate the other one. And if not, you can move them up a little bit more. That's okay. You just kind of push it a little bit. Just so you can you feel the stretch when you push it down? You feel the stretch back here. That's what you're looking for. And you go slow. So inhale with one heel down, and then you can exhale with the other heel down. Okay, just so you're slow and steady. Got it? Good. Let's walk our hands back. Bending your knees. Or walk your feet forward, wherever you need to walk them. Stuck on the mat. So you're in your forward fold. Good. Let everything hang low. Shake it out. Shake it out. No. Yes. Good. I want you just to use your fingers and trace along your toes. Bending the knees. We're going to roll it up. Inhaling. Slowly. Whew. I have to fix my shirt because it keeps coming up and I can't breathe. like choking. Okay, we're gonna fix this slightly. Okay, maybe now it won't choke me to death. I'm like, can you guys hear me? I hope you can hear me. So standing in our mountain position, go ahead and just stand looking forward. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hands come out. Let's do shoulders up, back, and down so the shoulders are away from the ears. Hands are out. Knees are slightly bent. I like this song. Is this song on repeat too? Like, what is going on with my music today? You guys are going to hear like 4 songs today, evidently, because they're on repeat. Head is looking up, straight ahead. Got a little balloon on top of your head, kind of making it flow up a little bit, so it's not heavy. Hands are out. Take some deep breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. And I'm going to work on changing the song in just a second. Stay right here. Camel tuck in. I think the song might have just started again. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move into a tree position. This is one of our favorites. So I'm going to move over a little bit so Nani, there you can see Nani now. Tree is always a favorite, so let's pick a leg. I'm going to start today, I'm going to throw you off. I'm going to start with my left leg. I never start with my left leg, but we're going to do it. Left leg is going to be my base leg, so it is staying on the ground. Micro bend. My other one is just going to come and kind of kickstand next to it, poking out. Beautiful. I want you to inhale it up. Arms out into the sky. Son of a biscuit. Arms out. If you want, you can move your leg up a little bit. Good. Keep going if you want, wherever you want to go, wherever you feel comfortable. Arms out. You want to put your hands over your head. You want them out for balance.
How about we can run?
Yes, she's going to keep moving, which is good if you already have like your good balance. You keep it moving, right? You can put it behind your back. What do you want it to do? Just breathe. This is our tree.
Ooh, tree fell.
That's okay. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, come out of it. We're going to switch sides. So now my right leg will stay as my base leg. My knee's slightly bent because I want to have a micro bend. My other leg is now just going to kickstand to the side. Okay, you can stay here, inhaling it up. Hands out. Make sure you have your balance. Find your drishti, which is your focal point. So you're going to look straight out. Find something, not us that's moving. Find something that you have that can stand right there and just not move, okay? Moving it up. If you like, move, changing your arm position. If you're rock steady, move it up, change it up. What did you do last time? Let's do something different, right? Do my little weeping willow, whatever I want. If you come out of it, come right back up. Whatever you would like to do. Ooh. And see, I changed my spot, my focal point, and I went a little wobbly. So just find your focal point, you stare at it, you focus. Don't make it something moving. Don't make it, you know, our fan. Don't make it me, her, whoever's wobbly. Don't make it them. Inhale and exhale down. Roll out the ankles a little bit. And we're going to come back to standing. Okay, I said shuffle all. I do not know what it's doing. I'm just having all kinds of technical difficulties today. Just take a hydration drink whenever you need it. So Nani needs a drink. She's going for it. So Nani, you face that way.
This way?
I'm going to face forward. We're going to do just a little bit of balance on this one. So I want you to keep a micro bend in one leg. So I'm going to do my left leg micro bend, right? My hands are down to my sides, but they're actually going to be facing, the palms facing backwards, like I have a wall back here, okay? And I want to just put my foot behind us. I have a bend in that front leg, my left leg, right? And I'm just going to lift that back leg. Oh, there's a block right there. Lift it up just slightly to balance. Okay? Find your spot. It'll probably be on the ground in front of you. Just inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhale, exhale. We're going to balance to the beat here. Inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to swing that foot out to the side, arms come out. If you drop, that's okay, come back into it. If you can, try to keep your foot up the whole time. It's extra balance. You're going to feel it pulling in through here, your bottom, your arms, because your arms are up. Do you remember when we used to, in PE, do like the arm circles and you just keep doing it? This is kind of the same way where you just keep your arms up. You're going to feel the heaviness. Inhale, exhale, swing your leg forward, arms come forward. Feel a little shaking, you're like, woo, I got this. Oh my gosh. You're okay. If you come out of it, go right back into it. It's okay. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. So you're going to really feel in that base leg. You're going to feel it in the calf all the way up. And then the other one, you're going to feel it kind of in the glutes while you're holding that leg or whatever up.
And that was my worst switch.
Okay. So now we have to do the other side, because you got to be even, right?
Yeah.
Yoga's all about yin and yang. We got to make it even, so we got to do right and left. You can't be uneven. So we're going to do the other side. So now it's going to be my right leg is my base leg. My left's just going to come out right behind me. Hands are coming down. Instead of like mountain, they flip over. I have a wall behind me, and I'm pressing against that wall, right? Micro bend. You're going to inhale, lifting that back leg up and pushing those hands back, almost like you're going to go into airplane, but we're not leaning over and we're not lifting the leg very far, just right above the ground. We're just working on some balance, strengthening those legs, the lower back. You start to feel it. Inhale, and I want you to exhale, swing that leg out to the side, arms will come out. Ooh. This is when your arms start to feel it. Now my base leg will start to be on fire, where I feel it kind of crawling up the thigh into my bottom. I'm like, ooh, yeah. Inhale, and as you exhale, you bring it forward. Hands come forward in front of you. Good. Come watch Nani in the camera over here.
I'm like, don't watch me as your face, because you'll be all over the place.
She says, don't watch her, please. But that's okay. She's a beginner and she's learning, so it's okay. We all have different levels. Inhale, exhale, put it down. Woo! Can you roll it out?
We're my good side.
Are they both your bad
I
side?
guess so.
You typically have one side that's a little bit stiffer or more difficult.
Well, this is the bad side.
You may have found a new bad side.
Both of them are bad.
Oh, cracking me up. Do you want to do, we don't have a chair, so I don't want you to do really, you could do dancer. A dancer. You may get closer to where you can hold on to the fireplace. So we're going to do dancer, but I'm going to do a base leg. I'm going to do my left leg first as my base leg, since I was doing left leg earlier. Micro bend. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop up my leg, and if you can grab it. Hold on to that fireplace, woman. Okay, you're a little close. So I'm going to bring my other arm up. She's going to hold on. If you have a chair next to you, you can use that. And you can stay right here. Okay, knees are kind of together. You don't want your knees apart, right? I'll come to you guys. Okay, so you don't want your knees apart. You want your knees together, right? Woo! Let me refocus. Okay. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, exhale, I'm going to start leaning forward. Nani, you're going to stay there. You're going to be my modified lady, so stay there. I'm exhaling, I'm going forward. And then I'm going to kick my leg up. Woo. No, you're going to stay right where you are.
Thanks.
I'm going to change my drishti down below me now so I can focus. Woo. Get the wobbles. We're going to come out the same way we did. We're going to bring our leg down. Ooh. Perfect. Unhinge. I'm going to release my leg down. I'm going to roll out the base leg, that ankle. Woo. Roll it out. So now you can change sides. So now you're going to do your right as your base, right? Okay. Left will just pop up. If you can't grab it, that's okay. You just pop it up. Try to reach for it. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. But if you can grab it, we grab it. Okay, it comes up. Nani will hold on to the fireplace. Make sure your knees are not apart. We want them together. I'm going to inhale. And as I'm exhaling, I'm going to hinge. Hinge, 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 hinge. And then guess what? I'm going to kick my leg up into my dancer pose. This side's a little bit better. I'm keeping a micro bend in this base leg. So I want to make sure I protect my knee, right? We're going to inhale, exhale. Woo. I got the shakies. Breathe through it, in and out. Breathe through the nose. Inhaling, I'm going to bring my leg back. Unhinge. Exhale, I'm going to bring it down. What do you guys think? Woo! Was that fun?
That's a good one for your legs, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And your butt.
And your butt. We got a booty lift, right?
Ooh.
Keep it firm but lift it, right? All right. We're going to inhale. So we're going to inhale coming up. Let's exhale, swan dive forward. Oh, yeah. Stretch out that back. Decompress that back. Our back is normally standing up. Everything's pressed onto our hips. At this point, you can feel it just pulling everything the other way. I love it. Shake your head out. You can let your hands hang. You can touch through the back of your hands. If not, you can grab your elbows and you can just kind of swing, sway. Just slowly feeling that back pull apart, decompress it. So good to do an inversion. If you sit, stand all day, gotta pull everything the other way, right? Inhale, put your hands on your shins. We're gonna half lift, so we're gonna straighten out the back. And we're gonna exhale down even deeper. Oh yeah, bend the knees slightly if you need to. Or you can even bring your hands behind you and kind of pull. Good. No, you're doing good. You don't have to put your hands right there. So now we can step back. So bend your knees, step back, or jump into plank. So we're going to step it back slowly. In a plank, we want to make sure we're pretty level. We don't want to be up high or down too low, right? Good. You can lower the knees. Lower those back of the feet. And let's kiss the ground with our chest. Remember, we're doing the... Maybe let the rest of your body go.
Oh,
She's like, no, we're not doing
That's a booty kiss.
It's a booty in the air. Chest kisses the ground. Keep your hands right next to your chest or your nipple line. And we're going to inhale, raising it up into our cobra. Scary cobra, right? And let's exhale, just kind of swaying back and forth. Okay. Let's inhale back up. Elbows are tucked in. And while you exhale, I want you to make the sound of a snake. Right? Inhale. Good. So now we're going to move back. We're going to curl our toes. And we're going to scoot back into our child's pose. Oh, it's on repeat for sure. I completely apologize for my music on repeat. I don't know what's going on. So So in our child's pose, our knees are still kind of shoulder width apart, our toes are curled, we're just relaxed, stretching it out. Let's see if we can get a different song on to finish this one. Okay, Lord have mercy. Leave it to my son. I have a playlist. I don't know what he's done to it. Repeat. I know. He likes his songs, so I think you have them on repeat. And I'm like, really, dude? We're going to go back into our down dog from here. So make sure those hands are out. You're gripping the ground. You're sitting back as far as you can. We're going to use our core again. And we are just going to lift up using our core and our legs. Scoot your feet forward. Pushing back with your shoulders. Booty's up high in the air. Slowly walk the dog again. So one knee down, one heel down. Inhale, change it up to the other foot. Exhale, the other foot. Nani, you can keep doing this. Those that want a little bit more, we're going to inhale and we're going to raise up our right leg in a three-legged dog. You just keep doing your walk in the dog, okay? Yeah. Exhale, we're going to bend our knee, putting our heel towards our bottom, looking out underneath our armpit. Good. Inhale, we're going to straighten out that leg. Exhale, bring it down. Keep walking, Nani. We're going to inhale, raising the left leg. And we're going to exhale, bending that knee, putting our heel to our bottom, walking out underneath my armpit over here. Hello. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, down. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our knees back down. This time, I want you to kind of sit back slightly. Releasing those toes, though. And I want you to just lean to one side. You should feel it in the side you're leaning to. You're going to feel it all in your bottom. So it's the opposite side, and I'm showing you the side. You can see, you're going to feel it in your bottom, up to your hip, your thighs. Do you feel it in that area? Okay, good. We're just going to lean into it. Whichever way your hips are going, your head's going the other way. That helps. Oh, my neck just popped too. Oh. Inhale, we're going to come back to center. And I want you to exhale, lean to the other side. Bottom goes one way, my head's the other way, and you can feel it all through the glutes and the back of the thigh, the hamstrings. I love this stretch. This is one of my favorites. It's almost like a pigeon, but it's just an easy stretch to get yourself into. Sorry. Inhale, coming back. I like to sing and get a little distracted. We're going to walk our hands back up, and let's sit down on our bottom. Oh, my Lord. What is it? This repeat is about to kill me. We're going to do our legs real quick again, the way we did earlier. I'm going to face the side, and I'll face the side. Yeah, that way we can see both of us. So we're going to repeat what we did earlier. So I'm going to bring one leg in, one leg out. I want us to inhale, arms come up. And I want us to exhale and just hinging over. Feeling the difference now between a stretch first thing, and then now as we've warmed up a little bit, another stretch. Bringing this top elbow back. Look underneath that armpit. And stretch. How does that feel? Let's inhale, and we're going to come back up. Exhale, bringing the arms down. Let's assist our other leg out and bring the other one in. Good. Inhaling up. exhaling over to the side. Reaching for your toes if you can. If not, you have a strap. Nani's doing well without her strap on this one. Good job. Pulling this top elbow back so you can look underneath it a little bit better. Stretching it out. Inhale, we're going to come up. Exhale, coming down. Let's move both legs out. Let's kind of scooch it to where you can make sure your bottom, your fatty bottom, is out of the way. You can sit on your sits bone. Inhaling up with straight back. Exhaling, let's just hinge over. Hinge where you can and just let your hands fall. Head kind of falls down, you shake it out. You're going to feel it in the back of the hamstrings, the back of the thighs, down to the knees. Even maybe into the hips a little bit. Inhale, straighten your back a little bit. Exhale, I'm going to walk it out just one more spot. Let myself fall forward. On the inhales, it's not usually where you want to stretch it out a little bit further. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you pull it out a little bit further. Good. If you feel more comfortable, you can grab your feet. I like to do it out in front because then I can actually grip the ground and bring myself out a little bit further. So let's breathe through it. In and out through the nose. Good. We're going to start inhaling, walking it back. Walking it up, walking it up, walking it up. I'm going to swing my legs back into butterfly. Honey's favorite over here. Grabbing your ankles. Flap your wings for a second. Flap them, flap them, flap them. Good job. I'm going to grab my toes. I'm going to inhale with my straight back. And then exhaling, just leaning, folding over. And the head fall down. Feeling it in those inner thighs. We're working on Nani's flexibility. So she's kind of modifying and beginning. She's going to get there though. It just takes practice and practice, right? Hopefully. Inhale, coming back up. Let's flap our wings. Fly, fly, fly away. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our legs together. And make sure you can scoot down on your mat a little bit. We're going to roll back. What we're going to do is we're going to roll one vertebrae at a time. Slow and steady. Bring your knees up to you. Hug them in tight. Rock them back and forth if you want. Doesn't that feel good? Lovely. Rocking them, rocking them. Let go of your hands. Let them fall to the sides. And let's just rock your knees back and forth. Windshield wipery. I want you to pick a side. Your knees are actually going to go over. If you need to put a block underneath, if you can't go all the way, you can put a block. So like Nani has this green one. There you go. So go all the way over. Let your legs, if they will, fall down. Your shoulders can just stay on the ground. Arms stay on the ground in a T. And whichever way my knees are facing, my head will look the other way. Good. You should feel the twist in the lower back, kind of up into the thoracic. The lumbar to the thoracic is nice. Even in the cervical a little bit with your neck turned the other way. Inhale, we're going to bring it up to center, and guess what? We're going to go the other side. So move your block if you need to. Let your legs fall to the other side. Shoulders are still on the mat, but your knees and feet are in a line. And let's look the other way. Whatever way my knees are pointing, I'm looking the other way. There goes my back adjusting again. Like a little washcloth. You just wring me out and I start popping. Subluxating, as my chiropractor says.
Say that's good.
Yeah. This move is usually what I do in the morning before I get up. I make sure I roll to each side to kind of wake up the back and see. And I always love that. Inhale, we're going to bring the knees back up to center. Hugging them back together if you need. Rolling out your ankles one way. You can go the other way. Oh, yeah. Let's put our feet down on the mat. And let's slowly straighten them out. We're going to go into our Shavasana, which is our corpse pose, our relaxation pose. So typically, your feet will fall to the side, your arms will fall to the side. I'm going to walk us through it today. I'm going to tense up, and I'm just going to grip my hands together. I'm going to grip them together like I'm doing a curl. I'm going to bring my neck up, tightening up my neck. I'm going to tighten up my belly, tighten up my thighs, squeeze my bottom together, curl my toes, tightening every muscle that I have, tightening it, taking an inhale. Then I'm going to exhale and I'm going to release everything, letting it fall out.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And then start to scan. Are my feet relaxed, my toes? Hopefully they're just relaxed, the ankles are falling out to the side. If you have any tension in your thighs, squeeze them for a second, let go. A lot of times the glutes, you have a lot of tension, so let's squeeze the glutes if you do, and then release. Yeah.
Is that your butt?
Yeah, your butt, your bottom. Think about your lower back, is it relaxed? If not, you can squeeze your abs of your back and relax. Shoulders, are they relaxed? Still on the mat. Arms out. If your fingers are relaxed, they actually curl into themselves. Palms are up. Neck, if you have any tension in that neck, you can kind of sway it back and forth for a second. Try to find, release all the tension you have. Eyes are closed, forehead, no wrinkles, we're relaxed, we're not thinking. Mouth typically might be open and relaxed. Breathe through our nose. In deeply through our nose. And then out deeply through our nose. And we'll do that on your feet. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Slowly. Let's return to normal breath. Just lay here and let's think about nothing. Just see, what do you see with your eyes closed? Just dancing around, in the silence. Hopefully it's a little dark in your room. If you're outside, you can enjoy the sunshine. Let's just relax and enjoy. And I'll bring you back in. And start to bring you out of it. You can stay here if you like. Just ignore us. But if you want to, I'm going to bring you out of it. So let's wiggle our fingers. Let's wiggle our toes. Move your head back and forth just slightly, keeping your eyes closed. Let's slowly bend our knees to bring our feet on the mat. Just vibrating a little bit, just kind of moving it back and forth. We're going to roll onto our side. Pick a side into like your fetal position. Your head is inside of your elbow here. Knees are stacked on top of each other. Ankles are stacked on top of each other, and your hips are stacked on top of each other. Eyes stay closed. Taking some good inhale through the nose. It makes sense. Good. We're going to inhale. We're going to push it up into a seated position. Onto your bottom. Now remember earlier which foot you had forward. We're going to change it up. Make sure the other foot is crossed the opposite way, or if you're in lotus, the other foot's on top. Easy seated, I have a different heel close to my pubic bone, and then I have my other foot on the shin. Eyes are still closed. Back is straight. Just put your hands on your knees. Let's do a little neck roll. So look down. Let's roll around one way, slow and steady. Do that a couple of times one way. And let's reverse and go the other way. Back to center. Take a good inhale, exhale. I want us to inhale, arms come up. You can open your eyes if you like. We're going to put our hands together in Activelyamber mudra, which is hands at heart. And we're going to exhale, bringing those hands at your heart center. Bringing our right and our left hemispheres together, pushing actively, elbows out. Thankful for a great practice, thankful for great weather, great health. What are you thankful for right now? Think about that for a second. Let's inhale, bringing your hands up to your third eye, so at your forehead here. The light in me honors, appreciates, and respects the light in you. So if you will all bow with me, and we will say together, Namaste. Thank you all for joining us today. Again, this is Activelyamber. Hopefully you're joining on the Yoga for Love Healing Online Center. Or Zoom. We didn't get to work today, so I apologize. It wouldn't do both, so we did the live Facebook instead. It was a little bit easier. So hope you guys like it. Subscribe to it. We have plenty of other classes you can join. And this was our Reaching Restorative today. And we did, I'll repeat, the kalesvara mudra, which is the ring finger together. Other two go down. The back one goes down. Whoop, that's the hard part. And the thumbs come down. So you're kind of in a, getting the pinkies down is the hard one. Oh, shoot. Very good. There we go.
I got it.
And that was our little heart. So I'll come up and I'll show you guys a little bit closer. Oh gosh. Without moving. So it's kind of like a little heart. See that? And I'll turn around so you can see it. That's the one we did earlier. So kalesvara mudra. And then of course the Activelyamber mudra, which is always a great heart center one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining, and I will